I never used to.
Just starts to rumble.
That wasn't a thing for me until my 30s. What happens? No one tells you about the things that occur when you age. And you know what?
So
We're just
dumb.
going to go with this because we're recording. So, yeah, happy winter solstice. Happy birthday, Capricorns, one of our favorite signs. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Spiritual Sisters podcast. This is Gabrielle Celeste, and we are almost at the end of 2024. Can hardly believe it.
Oh, yeah, we are. Took me a while. Hi, guys. It's Nichole. Yes, we love our Capricorns. And by we, I mean me.
Mm-hmm.
I married one. I love him so much.
Mm-hmm.
I think I didn't love them. Well, no, my brother is a Capricorn. He's always been pretty chill. But I don't think I really loved a Capricorn until I married one. I could really appreciate them.
That's not what you told me.
No? Did I always have a Capricorn before then?
You said, and you're like, don't ever tell my son this. But the first boy I really ever loved was my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying, but that's a different kind of love. It's not like a romantic love.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. There's none of like weird stuff going on here.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, my little brother, he was the first little boy I ever fell in love with. I was 9.5 years old.
Mm-hmm. Because what's our age difference? It's like 6 months, right?
Yeah.
He's 6 months younger than I am, yeah. One day, guys, we'll talk about
I can never remember what year he's born in. What year is he born in?
The year after mine, 93.
He's born in 93?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I always forget.
Yeah, because
so bad at that.
are born in the same year, just like 11 months apart.
Anyway. Okay.
Okay, Capricorns. So doing the research, Nichole, for the mythology, because you texted me earlier, like, don't forget. And I was like, oh, no, I did.
You need like a template.
I know. We're almost
I saw your template and I looked and I'm like, no mythology. Let me text her.
No. But you know what? I don't think it copy pasted because I had done the search before. So I really don't think it copy pasted. So anyways, all this to say, I do love me a good Capricorn. Don't get me wrong. But they're not as cool as like I think I've perceived them to be in the past.
Well, I don't think they're cool. I just think that they're I don't know. I just think they just are. They're just very grounded and mellow.
Matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if it came down to like, if you go down the panel of the Cancer, you come out of Capricorn. If you had to choose between the two signs, Cancers are so much cooler.
Duh. Obvi.
So, okay. Nichole, what do you know about Capricorns besides the fact that you are married to literally the epitome of a Capricorn 6 months to the day from our birthday?
Yes. I went down the tunnel and came out on the exact same day.
Yeah.
I know that they are a earth sign, right? They're an earth sign. And they're very, so because it's earth, they're very like grounding, very grounded. They're very practical, maybe very analytical. I don't know. But if I think of my husband, those are kind of like some of the things, just very like calm, very, like analytical, kind of like sometimes a little black or white, which I struggle with. Yeah, I struggle with the black and white. And very, I would maybe say solution focused. So if there's a problem, it's not a focus on the problem. It's okay, this is a problem. Now how are we going to fix it? Yeah. Which I really appreciate because anytime we've ever had an issue, it's never a focus on what the issue is. Because to him, he's like, well, it's a problem. Like, it doesn't matter how big it is, right? If it's a big problem to you, but a little problem to me, like that doesn't matter. It's still a problem. So how do we fix it? Yeah. So he's always very focused on what's the solution and how can we find it? Yes. I think that's kind of what I know about a Capricorn. Oh, they're, because he was talking to me about this the other day, like a water goat or something, or half man, half goat. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, how do you not know this?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised you don't know this.
Yeah, sea goat. That's what he said. And I was like, what? I'm like, there's no such thing as a sea goat. And he's like, look it up.
Oh, no. Yeah. I mean, well, that's the part where I'm like, damn, they're really not that cool. Because the mythology section, it ain't that cool for said sea goat. But yeah, anyways. Okay. So they're earth signs. They're very logical, practical. What else do you know about them? Do you know their modality?
No.
Okay. So they're like Cancers are cardinal water signs. They're cardinal earth signs. So they're kind of like the leader of the pack.
Boss energy.
Definitely boss energy. And they start off, they kick off winter solstice, so winter season in the northern hemisphere. So if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's summertime. Um, so all this to say, they initiate, so the cardinal energies, they initiate the new seasons, and for them it's winter.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. And they pretty much, with that initiation of the winter solstice, it's literally initiating a new phase. So aside from them being logical and practical and solution focused, they're very ambitious. And please let me know if you agree or disagree, Nichole, since you're married to one. Uh, Disciplined, and you said practical. And because they are associated with this sign, the season is thereby associated with these qualities. And I don't know about you, but for me, like, because we're in the northern hemisphere and it's literally the shortest day, so there's not as much light, I do not have the energy like leading up to winter solstice and even around that period of time, because there not being sunlight outside really drains me. So it's kind of harder for me to be like solution focused during this time because I just don't have the gas in the tank.
I think, yes, very, what'd you say, ambitious and disciplined?
Disciplined. Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with those.
Yes. So I think I do appreciate now, over the last couple of years, though, that Capricorn season does mark a turning point, and it does symbolize renewal and going inward and shifting towards longer days. So every day towards summer solstice, exactly 6 months later, we gain one additional minute of daylight. So it's building back up to the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year, which is when there's the most light. So yeah.
Love it.
We love it. We love summer, summer babies. Okay, so something to be said about Capricorn season is that it's a good time, and those who are Capricorns, and I do think that Capricorns are some of the hardest working people, and they just have like drive and um are very hungry in their own way. It depends on the other big three and what's going on in the chart. But I do think that they are focused on long-term goals, and they do care a lot about like building a solid foundation. They love money. They love money. The earth signs love their money, but especially, I would probably, no, I mean, I don't even know if I had to decide between between Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, who loves money the most, but Capricorns really do.
I'm going to say
But
Taurus because they like nice things.
and they're ruled by Venus, and Venus rules money.
Mhm.
But the Capricorns, they find a lot of self worth and associate a lot of that with their career. Like, career is so important to Capricorns. What?
No, I'm just trying to think, like, does he associate his self-worth with his career? I don't think so.
No.
Not as much. Mm-mm.
Well, you off. Okay, we'll talk offline off that about that. Would love to know. Okay, I struggle with grounding, but one might say that during Capricorn season, you might find yourself more grounded and focused on practical matters at said time. And I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but then it doesn't, because it's right in the middle of holiday season for us in the Northern Hemisphere. And it just feels like that's such an energetically draining,
Draining.
taxing, and chaotic time. Yeah, like they're not relaxing in any way.
No.
But if you think about the beginning of the year, and we start off the beginning of the year with Capricorn season, January, that is a very like new year, new me type of energy, and we're not those people.
We are not them.
We are not. We've even said that on previous episodes, so you can go back and listen.
New Year, same me.
But yeah, I think that Capricorn energy is very much associated and can inspire increased discipline within themselves amongst others. And if you give them a goal, they're going to probably make it happen. So we love a good Capricorn.
I would agree with that. I would totally agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think back to when we first started dating and my husband was working full time. He was going to school full time for his second master's. He was on duty intermittently. And yeah, he was just always doing stuff, right? And spending the weekends writing papers or spending the weekends traveling down to San Diego to attend classes in person. And I just remember thinking, how has he not burned out from all of this?
Well, I mean, that's self-worth then. That's still a job, because school for him was a job. So
yeah. So I just remember that being I would just watch and think this is a lot.
But he did it.
Well, he did it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a lot.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. I remember that season.
Mm-hmm.
Capricorns. You know what I have noticed, and I'm so glad I'm remembering this because I told myself I wouldn't forget. Something I've noticed about Capricorns in business, whether it's them having a Capricorn sun or a South Node in Capricorn, is that they strategize the same way. So I had a boss and I had a mentor that I've noticed, both Capricorn, one sun, Capricorn South Node, and they would literally write out a goal vision for a presentation, quarter, long-term goal for the year, whatever the time frame was, but they would literally put all of their thoughts on paper and build out like a vision with bullet points and like time frames as to how to get there and like write down exactly what they
Oh,
wanted. And I thought that
interesting.
was so interesting about them.
Hmm.
Very
Very
structured.
strategic. Yeah.
Hmm. And then we get to the Greek mythology part before we get to the famous
Your favorite part.
Capricorns. It's my favorite part. um, and the Capricorn mythology, it's not that cool. And I'm like, it's I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. So we'll see. It is the myth that it's this, and please excuse my enunciation. It's enunciation, not pronunciation, right, Nick? It's enunciation.
I don't know what you're about to say.
Well, how when you mispronounce a word, so it's pronunciation, right?
Pronunciate, yeah.
Okay, pronunciation. So the myth is talking about the Pan who tried to escape from Typhon. So he was a Titan. Typhon was a Titan, and he rose basically to challenge the Olympian gods. And Pan, who was the half man, half goat, basically panicked, and he, for whatever the reason, tried to escape Typhon. So he plunged into the Nile River, hoping to transform into a fish. However, only the lower half of his body changed.
Failed.
So that's how he basically became like half man, half sea goat, because the bottom half turned into like a fish. So take that
Okay.
for what you will. Yeah.
Not
And
very,
so I
not
guess
very
Zeus
cool.
was really impressed by Pan. And so now he gave him a place in the stars, given the constellation, which is Copernicus, which is
What was
what
he
we refer
impressed
to.
by?
The fact that I guess he was able to get out of Typhon's breach,
Oh,
and
okay.
he turned into sea goat. I don't fucking know, but I'm like, that's not cool, guys. So boring. But you know
There's a
what?
show.
Oh, go ahead.
There's a show he was watching the other day that was about the Greek gods.
Ooh,
Oh
which one?
gosh. And I think it was like Jeff Goldblum or someone was in there. I don't remember, but
Jeff Goldblum.
I think it was him.
He's like in all of the. He's in Wicked. He was in whatever that is. He's just kind of one of those iconic actors that's in formidable roles like that.
Yeah, and I think he was Zeus in the show. I don't remember. He was watching it and I was like,
Mm,
what is this? It was really interesting. I'll
mm.
ask him the name when he gets home.
Okay, so one thing to note, I was like, oh, this mythology story is like so boring, but then also Capricorns can come off as very boring, but do not be fooled. Capricorns are secret party animals.
Oh, I don't think anyone who knows my husband thinks that that's a secret. I think everybody knows he's a party animal.
They
If you
got
know him,
stamina.
if you don't know him, you think like, what does he do? He just doesn't say anything. He's so quiet. But once you get him out, he like doesn't know how to stop.
Yeah. I've seen this in real time. Said wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was he doing keg stands?
They all were.
Yeah. Table 4. Table 4 at Nicole's wedding.
It was table 15.
Table 15, sorry,
My
15.
father-in-law started the keg stands. He's not a party animal, so I don't know how that happened.
So that's what I have on Capricorns before we get to the famous actors, celebrities, people of potential interest. Do you have other comments, thoughts, questions, concerns regarding Capricorns?
No, I think they're great.
I do appreciate a good Capricorn man. Sometimes Capricorn women can be a little off-putting, but I feel like I understand that because it's a masculine sign, so they have that energy inherently like within them. The other thing actually I do want to mention about Capricorns is that especially those with Capricorn suns and moons, not so much the risings I've noticed, they really do have the capacity to go dark. Like they could really lean into the shadow work and like stay there if they don't pull themselves out.
I agree.
Yeah. No. Anyways, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, my favorite section. Are you ready, Nichole?
Yes.
Okay. Denzel Washington.
I saw that name on there.
Thoughts? Dad's
Thoughts?
favorite actor. One of Dad's favorite actors.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's a great actor.
Yeah.
He keeps to himself. I really wish, like, I feel like he does a lot of the same roles over and over. That's why I think people really loved him in Training Day, because it was different from what he's normally done. There's a little bit of like the bad character, right? He's always like the good, saving everybody type character. So I think that's why people really liked that movie.
Okay. Bradley Cooper.
Oh, no.
Is it because he's dating someone half his age?
He's been grossing me out lately. Yeah, I think that's really gross.
And Leo, the same with the Leo energy.
Same with Leo, yeah.
Kind of gross. The next one. Hi, Gigi. Zayn Malik.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my generation.
Daddy Orlando Bloom. You know what? I think he peaked in his 20s. No?
I don't know about him.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I thought it was weird when him and Katy Perry hooked up for some reason.
Really? They've been together for a long time.
Yeah. I just remember the picture on the boat. But I don't know. I don't like him. I don't dislike him. He's just kind of there.
Okay. Picture on the boat. He's naked for anyone just thinking why I'm laughing.
Not suitable for work.
Yeah. Jared Leto.
He's okay. I think he's, he's been around for a long time.
That motherfucker don't age.
From the 90s, My So-Called Life or whatever it was with Claire Danes on MTV. He's been around for a while, and he kind of disappeared, and then he came back. He's okay. Yeah, he's kind of, stuck it out for a while. Not a lot of people do.
He doesn't age, and I think he's one of those that's
he's like a vampire.
Yeah, he's involved in the dark side of Hollywood for sure.
I could see him being a little bit dark. Allegedly.
Allegedly, he loves to share his STDs. Allegedly.
Oh, gross.
So, okay, the next one I think is possibly overrated. I don't understand the hype. Timothée Chalamet.
I really like him.
Stop. Why? Like, what is it about him?
He's adorable. He is so cute.
Okay.
And I think he got really popular when he was dating, I don't know if they're still dating, what's her name? The Jenner? Kylie? When he was dating Kylie, because it was such a difference. And it was like, what is this? But he's so funny. Did you see that SNL when he did SNL and he was him and Pete Davidson? That was hilarious.
Oh yes, I just feel like
he's adorable.
Granted, there's been a lot of enhancements. Not judging her, I think she's a gorgeous girl. I just feel like the phrase like that's too much woman for him.
Yeah. Oh no, totally.
I'm like, what do you do with that little Timothy?
Yeah. So. Hey. Only she can tell us.
It's always the
but I think that's why
ones.
It is. I think that's why I kind of liked him. Like, oh, okay, what's really going on in that package? Like this like nice little boy, but maybe not. Maybe more man there than we realize.
Derogatory, not safe for work. PUSSY freak. If you think about it, possibly kind of hidden underneath there.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. John Legend.
Oh, I love John Legend. Weren't we just talking about him not that long ago? Because we were talking about Chrissy Teigen. I love John Legend. He's like very classy, but I feel like he could also he would throw down.
Yeah,
I think that's why I like him.
Okay. A posthumous reference: Elvis Presley.
Oh no!
Is it Bradley Cooper vibes? Him.
He was kind of gross too. Yeah,
I agree.
That was gross.
Oh my gosh,
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I remember when this said singer came out, I was, okay, Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin. You don't hear a lot from him.
Mm-mm. Married, 2 kids.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have just gotten divorced recently.
Did he?
Yeah. Okay. This one I'm not too crazy about because I'm pretty sure they're actually definitely involved with the whole Diddy thing, but LeBron James.
Oh, he's MIA right now. It's kind of interesting for
Is he?
personal reasons. Yeah, he stepped away from playing a few games, and the head coach said something about he's not with us right now. He stepped away for personal reasons. He's on like an excused absence. And there's
Oh,
talk about
did he?
him possibly being involved.
Did he?
You know, a lot of people hate on him. I think it's because a lot of people just love Kobe Bryant so much because you'll hear a lot of comparisons between the two. I don't understand why people. I mean, maybe pre Diddy stuff. I didn't understand it. I'm like, who
Yeah.
cares? I think he's very intelligent. You know, he's created a legacy. I mean, him and his son were the first father son duo to play basketball together, and he's been with his wife forever. So that I think is always pretty impressive.
I think her name's Savannah, and I also think that she. I just can only imagine her reaction if he is involved with the photos that came out of him dressed up as a waitress. So I don't know.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, is it like Oscar de la Hoya when he was dressed up as Goldie? Remember that back in the day?
No, before my time.
Oh, yeah.
You have to tell
Goldie.
me. Oh.
He was dressed up in like a wig and high heels. It was like a big old thing. He was like disgraced for a while. Is it like that? LeBron dressed up as like a woman?
I think, yeah, but I think that this has kind of been what's like going under the radar. Maybe this is why he's taking a leave of absence because it's such an open topic, an open investigation at this point. So
allegedly. Okay.
Allegedly. Okay. Next one. Love his manifestation story, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. I knew you were going to say Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing with Jim Carrey.
Please share because he might also be spreading the love like Jared Leto, allegedly.
I always have thought that Jim Carrey is an over actor, and I don't like his movie. He kind of is like an Adam Sandler to me. I think their acting's too over the top, and I don't like it. Like, I don't like movies that are too over the top, like too slapsticky. So I've never really been a big Jim Carrey fan. Since like the 90s, right? Since the Ace Ventura days. Never been. The Mask. Like, yeah.
I agree. I agree. Mm-hmm. I do appreciate, he was one of the OGs. Like, he has been in this work for a really long time. So I feel like I like that about him, but I agree about the acting. It's never hit for me.
No.
Okay. I don't know how anyone could hate this woman, Dolly Parton.
Oh, she's like our next national treasure after Betty White passed away.
Yeah, she really is.
Queen really Dolly. Is.
Okay, Kit Harington of Game of Thrones.
I like him.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one I was really surprised. I was like, oh, Meghan Trainor.
Oh, she was kind of there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, Kate Middleton. Like Kate Middleton.
Catherine. We're the only people that call her Kate.
Yeah.
Catherine Middleton.
You're right.
Kind of on the fence about her after the Harry book, after the Spare.
Stop, really?
Mm-hmm. I just all the stuff that happened. So kind of on the fence. Don't love her as much as I once loved her.
Do you love her more than you love Meghan?
No.
Oh, okay. So you're more into Meghan, more supporter of Meghan than Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we must talk offline about this. Okay, next one. I have two more after this. Michelle Obama.
I love Michelle Obama.
She's a queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. MLK. Martin Luther King Jr. Posthumously.
I don't know how I would have felt about him when he was alive. I feel like he's actually, as the years have gone on, there's been more stuff that's come out about him that maybe he wasn't such a great person that they've made him out to be. So I don't know.
Because he had supposedly, allegedly, an affair, right?
Probably a bunch.
Yeah. These men.
They're so a couple that you didn't mention.
Mm-hmm.
David Bowie.
Oh, the king. How could I have forgotten?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Not a fan.
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, right.
And our national treasure, Betty White.
Aww.
She was a Capricorn.
She's a little Cappy. Love a Cappy. Love me a good
her.
Cappy.
Love her.
Wow. Okay. Do you still like Ellen DeGeneres after everything that's going on?
I don't know. I spent so much of my maternity leave watching her, and I just fell in love with that show. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, because I think she's also associated with the whole P. Diddy thing, so.
Probably.
That's why she had to flee the country.
All right. Wait, she fled the country? Where'd she go?
She went to Europe. She's not coming back because of the electional results. But I'm like, is it because you're involved with Diddy? So.
Yeah. What is she going to do with her house in Montecito? Oh my God, does she need someone to house it? I'll totally do it. Hit me up, Ellen. I'll house it in Montecito.
Yeah.
Okay, Capricorn at work?
Just the boss, CEO, any type of leadership position. I don't know. Working for a Capricorn sucks. I will say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Capricorns are real builders. They love to create something solid and lasting, whether that be a building, a career, or a business. They are best suited to an environment that enables them to utilize their strong work ethic and are both entrepreneurial and corporate in nature because Capricorns enjoy structure and established hierarchies. Careers that suit the Capricorn are accountant, professional organizer, teacher, cashier, orthopedic doctor, that's very specific, financial planner, computer programmer, CEO, copywriter, business analyst, architect, consultant, analyst, computer service manager, legal secretary, jeweler, construction worker, electrician, human resources manager, supply chain manager, dentist, or forest management professional. The Capricorn boss is dedicated, hardworking, and completely focused on building their career or business. You might find the Capricorn boss so focused on work that they work long hours, often to the detriment of any fun or enjoyment in their lives. The Capricorn boss can manage a team very effectively and is also good at managing difficult clients and crisis situations. Serious and hardworking team members impress the Capricorn boss. Oh, my husband's really good with difficult clients and crises. That's like his shit. He loves crises and difficult people to work with. Like
I will say that using him as a reference and having other Capricorns that I've known and worked with in the past, they're very methodical and they're very organized in the sense that they can process their thought with logic and they can relate that and communicate that verbally.
Mm-hmm. The Capricorn employee is probably the hardest working person in the organization and will be so without any fuss and drama. As such, the Capricorn will be reserved and businesslike, follow the rules of the workplace, and doggedly climb the ladder. As a coworker, Capricorn is likely to make sure everyone is doing their job correctly and will frown on any coworkers who are bad timekeepers or sloppy in their approach. This is so him. They are also likely to be the first to agree to overtime and are very dependable, as well as generous with their time and assistance to coworkers.
Yeah, voluntold is like the name of the game with the Capricorn.
Mm-hmm. He won't call out sick even when he's sick. He's just like, no, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I'm like, you don't have to. It's fine. All right. Capricorn in love. Who are they going to be?
Themselves.
Sounds like a Leo.
Yeah. I mean, they do really well with other earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, and then obviously the water signs, especially Cancer, and Pisces and Scorpio.
Okay. Oh my, this first little blurb, I'm like, this is giving me a little bit of flashbacks. Okay. Mm-hmm. Capricorns are slow to fall in love, preferring to be friends first. But once things develop, they are stable and dedicated to crafting a life with their partner. They really need someone who understands their dedication to building a secure financial foundation and usually a career. They are not always emotionally warm, especially early in relationships. Totally. I mean, how long did I have to chase them for,
How long were you chasing him for?
A
Can
long
you let the
time.
people know? It
I
was
think I
years,
have
guys.
before. It was years.
It was years.
No, hold on. 2014, 4 years. Had a baby and while I was chasing him. So I slowed down a little bit.
It's true.
And he was not emotionally warm in the beginning.
What does he say?
What does he say? Probably something dumb. What does he say?
You were drinking from other fountains.
Drinking from the same well.
So stupid.
Yep. All right. Romantic combinations. Capricorn and Capricorn work really well together as both share ambition, a similar work ethic, and a reserved nature. This has potential to be a stable and long-lasting relationship. Capricorn and Aquarius can face challenges because Capricorn likes solid goals and plans, and Aquarius is very free-spirited and prefers long-term goals without a definite plan to get there. Both are determined, however, and can help reach a compromise. Capricorn and Pisces are a well-matched partnership, as Capricorn brings a practicality and Pisces brings a creative and emotional support. Capricorn and Aries aren't the easiest combination since Capricorn is a patient builder and loves stability, and Aries likes dynamic action and is impulsive, but the pair can be a highly successful one if neither tries to control the other. Capricorn and Taurus are a fabulous partnership with shared values in most areas of life, and that combines Capricorn ambition and Taurus homebody tendencies well. These two are very compatible. Capricorn and Gemini are a mix of reserved stability and unstable sociability, which can mean differences. If the two can learn from each other without criticism, they can meet in the middle and have mutual respect and understanding. Oh. Capricorn and Cancer are a mixed bag. It can be a loyal partnership with a shared need for security and a stable home, but Cancer needs a lot of affection and Capricorn must consciously choose to show it. Meeting in the middle is key. That's not an issue here.
Oh, that's nice.
Capricorn and Leo are both stubborn, and if the attraction is there, that means they will work at reconciling the fact that Capricorn is more reserved and pessimistic, and Leo is more outgoing and optimistic, with each learning from the other. Capricorn and Virgo are a very grounded and reserved match with many compatibilities. Both enjoy stability and like to work hard. Capricorn and Libra are a partnership with differences in outlook, with Capricorn being stable, persevering, and a saver, and Libra being an extrovert and a spendthrift. I've never heard that word before.
Spendthrift?
Mm-hmm. These differences are not irreconcilable, however. Capricorn and Scorpio are a good partnership where each brings out the best in the other. Both have similar ways of working and goals that will work together well. And finally, Capricorn and Sagittarius are a partnership where the differences can complement each other in spite of what seems to be opposite approaches, with Capricorn being cautious and Sagittarius being rash in everything they approach. And that's it.
I do enjoy Capricorns. I love them. I'm a fan. I wish they would, lighten up a little bit, but
stop being so serious all the time.
Yeah. But, I stan. We stan. So you're safe.
We do.
Leos, not so much. Leo men.
Happy birthday, Capricorns.
Until the next one.
Bye.